Let me tell you what styling is.
Hey guys, remember myself, Kasabala, aka Montemelo, aka I am back. Season 5, Episode 3, Insecure Recap coming up on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gotta let the debris settle a little bit. Hey man, it was a pretty cut and dry episode. I ain't gonna hold you that much. I mean, listen, I'm gonna get into it. It's not too much to dig into. It really was right in front of your face. You knew exactly what it was. It was not anything you had to get real crazy abstract about. Like, it was pretty simple. It opens up with a full moon. I feel like at this point you guys should know that there's some kind of relevance to that. If you are an Insecure fan, you know, it's been 3 episodes and that big full moon has been a recurring theme. I for one feel like it's it's Lawrence and Issa. That's where we first saw it, when he was driving her back from the airport. And in the second episode, right before she got in bed with Nathan, full moon appeared again. And this time we see it again in this episode, and I'll get to it. But we open up with that scene, and I will say, and shout out to Insecurity. I know they talked about the budget that this show has now come into, because they are showing out on the San Francisco landscape. Like, they're letting you know where everything is, and the hills and Lombard Street, and it's nice that I once visited there. Shout out to my cousin. Damn, he gave me this. I always have it nearby. Shout out to my cousin Creativity, and this is what the stone is for. And he lives in San Francisco, so it was like, oh, okay, I've been here before. This is familiar, and they shot it well. But I just love the panning landscape. That's just like the old school TV show fan to me, I guess, maybe, stuff like that. Set the scene, set the tone. He's on a date. Lawrence, we jumping right into it. He's back on the scene. He's, looking sharp, got his blazer on. He's on it seems like a first date for sure. They're asking pretty simple questions, kids, and you have any relatives and stuff like that. Just the yada yada yada. Shout out to Seinfeld. And he gets a text. I ain't even gonna talk about the conversation because the conversation was kind of dull. It was whatever. But he gets a text that his baby's being born. Yep, that's how he figured out he had a kid. Well, he knew he had a kid coming away, but that's how he figured out his kid has now entered the world from said vagina and now is out here breathing and living. And hey, I guess I gotta go. Sorry, date. I'll pay for this because I'm a gentleman. My name is Lawrence, and I'm leaving. And when he gets to the elevator, heads over there, and as soon as he walks in there, you know what? Actually, let me not move so fast. I'm gonna try to, because it's really not that much to break down. I'm gonna, move as responsible as I can. If you guys are not tuned in and subscribed to Patreon.com, as people talking, you should tune in there now, because you may not get this whole damn clip. I may be nice and give you guys something on YouTube, but the entirety of this recap and all other recaps will be on Patreon.com. So as people talking, subscribe. Anyway, right before he walks into the room, he gets to the nurse, and this may be a really small thing, but like, I noticed the nurse, because HBO they rehire their people. That is, I don't think that's any kind of surprise to anybody. They bring back people from different shows all the time, like, and they got a rapport there. So Kathy is the nurse, and I don't know if anybody really knows who she is, but I mean, how to make an American people know, that's the main girl's boss that was in there, that was acting all crazy all the time, and that was selling stuff, like something for like homes with kids, like for parents and stuff like that. Anyway, or like furniture, like office stuff for stay at home moms, something like that. But it was just nice to see her face, and I was like, man, you still kind of crazy. I feel the vibes. But he walks into the room to all these death stares, basically. I mean, one, and I watched this twice, so I mean, sometimes you catch things a little differently. The second time I kind of call him, like, okay, they really don't even know who he is. He walked in, or maybe they do. I don't know. We don't know if they see in pictures or whatever. They knew to expect him. Clearly he had a text from somebody, most likely Condola, and he walks in there to all these death stares. Mom, sister, and Condola on the bed, and eventually that mom breaks character, gets into that big fake mom energy. She gave that big fake mom energy up, like, oh my god, I heard so much about you, come for a hug, man, I'm so glad to meet you, and here's your son, you want to hold him. And listen, this episode was hard to watch, only because it's like, I feel like a lot of us, especially black people, we look at this show and kind of see some of ourselves in some of these people or our future selves, and it's like, this is tough. Like, it's a tough situation to be in, being with someone that, not being with, like, they're literally about to co-parent because they're not together. He clearly is in love with Issa. That's what this moon signifies continuously. And he knows he has a kid. He has a new job. He has the means to be flying back and forth and being in the